Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie if you don't know me. Today we are doing another video in the Monster Mash series. Today I bring you this cute little forest elf look. I hope that you guys like this one. And actually, before we start, I wanted to let you guys know the giveaway from last week on Friday is still going on. So you have till tomorrow, Wednesday, to enter. So make sure that you guys go enter, and all the rules and everything is down in the description box of that video. This video also has a giveaway, so make sure that you go and enter. I will leave the instructions and rules and everything down in the description box, so make sure you check those out. And also all the goodies will be posted on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me there so that you guys can see what this video's goodies are. I do put it at the end of the video, but that's just everything that I have. Well, there's a few more other things that I have as well, but yes, I do put different things together in the giveaways, so I am putting those on Instagram. So make sure on my highlights, if you miss it, it's on my highlights for each day. I've only had 2 videos with giveaways so far, so make sure that you go check those out. And if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We're gonna make the face really dewy. We are gonna alternate the face just a little bit, but I'm just gonna be using eyeshadows today. Don't believe I'm using paints for this look. I think it's just gonna be eyeshadows. So we're gonna get started here by priming the face. I am gonna be using the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. Just grab a little bit of that for all over the face. I'm not going to put a different one in the center or anything. I'm just going to use the same one for the whole face. And typically I do my brows before, but for this look we're going to do something with them as well, so I'm not going to do them yet. While we let that sit, we're going to go ahead and come up with a little foundation cocktail here to make the skin dewy. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. And I am just doing a lot because we're also going to cover some of the ears too. I want to have enough to do that so that the ears match more to my face. And these are the elf ears I'm talking about. So obviously they don't match my skin tone right now. So I'm gonna do a mix of that foundation and my QMS Tinted Day Cream as well. And I'm also gonna mix in this Touch of Soul Prime Essence. It's like an oil kind of thing. So I'm just gonna mix that up with the foundations here. I'm just mixing it up in the back of my hand. And I just grabbed more than a couple of drops for sure. And then I'm just gonna mix that up all together. I know it's a lot. Like I said, it's gonna be for my ears as well, so that's why it's a lot, not just for the face. Here we go. I'm gonna grab some now with a brush and just start putting it on my face here. You don't necessarily have to put it on the eyes if you don't want to, but you can. Whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna put it on there just because. Make the whole face even so we can start fresh on a fresh new canvas here. But you don't have to, because we're gonna put eyeshadow and all of that over it anyway. But I just want everything to look the same. Now I'm just gonna start grabbing my ears here. And I'm gonna grab that foundation and just put it on there so it matches my skin tone. You guys can see that it's going on pretty well. Just using it with the same brush that I used on my face. And I'm just grabbing a little bit, not a lot. Then you'll be able to see the streaks on the ears, and we don't want them to be streaky or anything like that. You want them to look similar to your skin tone. I did get these off of Amazon. If I can find them, I will link them down in the description box for you guys. It comes in a pair of 2. In case you're wondering, they have these taller ones and then they have the smaller ones. I really like these taller ones because I'm gonna be putting some earrings on them. You guys will see once I have it all done and everything's all on. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Pretty much done with the ears. I just put a little bit. I'm not putting a whole bunch on. I just want it to match. I'm gonna grab the extra and put it on my face. I am going to use some concealer here. I am using the Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer, and I'm using the shade 3.60W in Tan Golden. I want a little bit of an extra brightness right here by my eye. So I'm going to grab the white and just place a little bit of that there. I'm going to let it sit just for a little bit and then I'll blend it out. And the purpose of it letting it sit to dry out is so it doesn't completely like slide off with your foundation. I mean, you want it to be seamless, but you also want to see the contrast in that. So that is why I'm going to wait a little bit for it to dry and then we'll go ahead and blend it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. You can see that brightness there between this part and this part. I am going to go in with a little bit of powder, and this is a luminous powder. Like I said, I do want this to be a dewy look, but I'm not going to put too much, just a little bit over this foundation. We are going to go back in with cream here in a little bit, but what I'm going to grab is the Jaclyn Hill or Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's the luminous powder in Carrots, and it is a little bit luminous, more of a barely there kind of powder. I'm grabbing a very fluffy brush, you guys can see, because I don't want it to be too much, just enough. And this is still going to give you a luminous skin, and that is exactly what I'm going for. I'm not putting on too much, I just want to set that foundation. Still looks very dewy and pretty. That is what we want. I am going to spray a little bit of my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. And this one is really glowy, so a little bit goes a long way. You don't need too much of it. Just letting it dry. And I am going to grab, like I said, a little bit of cream products. So first I am going to go shape the face just a little bit. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Tantour. This is in the shade Medium. And I'm going to go in with a stippling brush for this. Just going to grab a little bit. You guys can see there's barely any on there. And start blending it. I barely grabbed anything with it. I am like bronzing up, kind of contouring is what I'm doing. I don't want it to be super like there though. I want it to look, you know, if you guys look at fairies or elves, they have like a flawless look to them, and that's what we're going for. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here with today's look. Going for that pointier chin here. That's why you guys see me doing this. So I'm going like right here, making like a U. There is that. I am gonna go in with a smaller brush on the nose, but I'm gonna try to grab just a tiny bit. I don't want to overdo it. Not so much down here because we're gonna make more of a red nose down there, but this part I did want to snatch it up a little bit. And now we are going to grab a couple of my Hank & Henry blushes. These are cream blushes. I'm going to use both of them. It's like an orangey and a pink one. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of both here. We're going to go in with a little bit of a red too, but we're going to start off with these two. And we're going to just build from there. So where you would normally contour, I'm going in a circular motion here. I am bringing it up to the temple. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. Now I'm going to put it right here. And I'm also going to put it on my chin. And I'm going to put it over my cupid's bow. And on the bottom of my lip. Now I'm going to go in with this one. This is from Fenty Beauty. And it is also a cream. This is in the shade Decorate Dip. And then this one is going to be more up and around the nose. you're kinda going to look like you're sick. I'm gonna go in with this blush from Hourglass that has that shimmer to it over top of this. And then I am gonna top it off with some highlight here using the Juvia's The Heroine. And I am going to spray this a little bit and then place it on the face. Okay, we have the face pretty much done. Obviously it looks really dewy and that's what I was going for. So we're gonna go ahead and move on now. We're gonna do the brows next. For the brows, I'm gonna go in with a spoolie. I just like bent it a little bit. And then I'm gonna grab the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And I'm gonna grab some of that with my spoolie. Just gonna spread it around here. And then I'm gonna do my brows with it. I'm pulling them up, making them white, as you guys can see. Try to give them shape as you go, but mostly pulling up the brows. Now that we have done that, I'm gonna just grab some pastel-y color eyeliners here. These are the NYX Cream Gel Liners. I'm gonna be using these to do the brow. So I'm gonna put in this purpley on first. And as you guys can see, it just did little strokes. It didn't do much. Just alternating the color a little bit, so it's more on the purpley pinky side. And now I'm gonna go in with this one. This is in the shade Amethyst Hour. Also bringing in some color into them. Just brushing them through roughly is what I'm doing. I'm not doing too much with it. You guys can see there's a little more pink in there. And now I'm gonna go in with the darkest one, which is this one. This is in the shade Prance. Kind of like cotton candy brows, I guess you could say. Now I am going to brush them out with a clear gel. Any clear gel that you have will work. I'm using the e.l.f. one. Just brushing all those hairs up. And they don't have to be perfect at all. There you go. There is one brow done. We're going to go off camera, do the other brow, and I will be right back. So I'm going to be playing with some pastel shades. So I do want to set a base. I'm going to use this white one. It's just a concealer from Morphe 00.00. Okay. And I'm just going to put that on my lids here. Seal, don't feel, don't let it show. Well, now they know. Let it go. Let it go. We're not doing an Elsa look, by the way. Just every time I think of concealer, I think of that song. Even though it's not about concealer, obviously. Let it snow, let it snow. So for this look, I am going to be using this Jeffree Star palette. You can use whatever you have at home. You don't necessarily need to use the same shades as long as they're similar, or whatever colors you want to use works too. So I'm gonna use the shade Deviant from this palette, which is this purpley up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that on the inner corner and up. Just right there. I am bringing it up almost to my brow. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can leave it just on your lid, but I am bringing it up to the brow. And then down. And then I'm not going to grab a different brush. I'm just going to keep using the same one and use the shade Vivid Mood, which is this one right here. Place that right next to this one. Also bringing it up all the way to the brow. And then for the outer corner here, I'm going to go in with the shade Royal Pain, which is this one right here. And Take this, bringing it as close as I can to that blush that we put down over here. Just fading it out. I'm not grabbing any extra, whatever I had from the brush. And then work my way down as well to the lower lash line. Not being careful. You guys can see bringing it really down low here to my cheek area. Now here on the outer part, I do want to grab the shade called Executioner, which is this purpley black purple shade here. It has some glitters in it. I'm gonna grab that and kind of do like a line with it, bringing it out. And also bringing it to the lower lash line here. For the lid, I am going to grab this Diamond Glow powder from Artist Couture, and it's in the shade Broadway. I'm just going to get it with my finger here, and it's a sparkly shade. Let me show you guys. You can see it's really pretty. And I'm going to grab it with my finger and put it on my lid. Now I'm going to go off camera, do the other eye, and I will be right back. So we are back. I am going to line the waterline here with this gel cream liner from ColourPop in the shade Amethyst Hour. So we're going to put mascara here. I'm just using the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl mascara, and it's just a black mascara. I actually really been loving this mascara. It actually curls them and makes them look nice, which is very, very rare for me because most mascaras don't work. But this one is great. I love it. Before we put lashes on or anything like that and finish up the look, I'm gonna add some little touches here and there. I'm just gonna grab a brown shadow. It can be any brown. You don't have to necessarily have this palette, but I'm gonna use brown from this palette, which is that one right there. And I'm going to make the mouth a little poutier. Grab a little bit of that brown and just put it here. Do the same thing here. On this side, I am going to also bring that same brown to the bottom here and just a little bit over here. So I was just blending that with my fingers here, and then I am going to bring that brown a little bit here. I am going to go in with a cream paint, and I'm going to use this brown color right here, and I'm going to make some freckles here and there. And they obviously don't have to be in the same spot. Freckles are just sporadical everywhere, not necessarily on the same spot. And now I'm just going to tap them out a little bit. Gonna make just a few more. Some freckles here and there. And now for the lips, we are going to use a little bit of this Hank & Henry liquid lipstick, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I'm going to put it in the center of my mouth. And then for the rest of the lips, I'm going to grab just a clear gloss. Definitely look pouty. Now we're going to add some lashes, and I'm going to be using these here. These are the Pure and Raw Beauty Christy collab, and these are in the style Lovely. They look very lovely. I'm using this glue. This is the glue from Lash CEO. She is an Instagram small business, so I will link her down below if you guys want to check her out. This glue is actually pretty good. I really like it. I just like to wiggle them a little bit, make sure that they fit on the eyeball. These are so pretty. They're really curled, so you guys can see. Very pretty. Okay. Wow, I really like these lashes. They're so pretty. So now, to make this complete, I'm going to put the hair on and I'll show you guys how I put the ears on. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back with the hair obviously on. I'm gonna show you guys the ears and the crown. So the ears have already dried up. They have the foundation on. Before I do that, I have earrings here. And this is what they look like. Really cute. You're able to poke a hole in here. There you go. So a hole went through there. And then with the other part, the cuff part, I just put it around the ear. And then of course just tighten it around the ear. You guys see that? This one's gonna go here. Just taking out my ear. And okay, like that. There's one ear, and then we will do the other one real quick. Put the other earring on. We have both ears. And then crown part is really easy. Just gonna grab your crown and grab whatever your flowers are. And then I just wrap it around. Super easy, like that. And then I just put it on, and there you have it. Your elf queen, your elfin, your forest elf fairy. This one's super cute, super easy to do. I don't think it's that hard. You can always do whatever makeup you want on this. You don't have to do it the way I did it, but you can always add glitter too if you want it. I know that fairies and elves usually have glitter. You can add glitter to the look if you wanted to. Put glitter all over your face. Put glitter on your fingers to make it look like you've been playing with glitter. Do have glitter, so if you wanted to add it to the look, you could. Or like I said, you can add it to your fingers here, like that. And then just add it to your body as well, if that's something you want to do. But yeah, guys, my little take on an elf fairy for Halloween. It's really cute, super easy to do, very dewy. Like I said, it is a forest elf. Most elves have a dewy, flawless look, unless they're creepy. But I wanted to do a cute one for you guys today, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. And yeah, stay tuned for more Halloween looks. Don't forget about the giveaway from last week, and there's also one in this video, so go ahead and enter again if you want to win a giveaway. I will post the picture of the giveaway on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me on Instagram. I'll have the goodies there so you guys can see exactly what you guys are winning. Make sure that you comment and follow the rules just down in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next one. Toodles!